Welcome back, friends. It's the Halfass Crafter. I'm Laura, the Halfass Crafter. It's our final day. This is it. Welcome to the end of July, the beginning of August. Can you believe tomorrow is August? I cannot. We are on the final day of our Art by Marlene Advent Calendar, or as I have finally decided to call it, my Stencil Challenge 2025. So what do we have today on day 25? Let me tell you. It's a sun. Is it not the coolest stencil ever? Okay, so we're going to do something way different that I have not done. I'm going to try it. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're using Inktense pencils, and we are going to try to do something that is a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Artsy. We're going artsy, super artsy. So, yeah. I've used these Inktense pencils a little bit. They got damaged in, oh, you can't see it. They got damaged in transit, but that's okay because it doesn't matter. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We need, let's see. How about if we do 1, 2, 3, and a green. That green? I don't know. Those are very 1990s grunge era colors, I feel like, but that's okay. Okay. all right. I am going to tape this one down because someone reminded me that that's a thing you can do, and they're very smart, whoever they are. I forgot who you were. I'm sorry. But I'm going to tape the stencil down on the top and the bottom, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do. And I don't know, this may not work. I may have to re-record this video. All right, I'm going to leave it all like that. Okay, so I want to do, oh, you know what? That's an orange. Let's get a yellow. Oh, let's look at the tips more than those colors. Okay, these are very, oh, I don't have like a pink or a red. There we go. Well, that's just Roy G. Biv, isn't it? There we go. That's what we're doing. We're doing rainbows. Because you know what works? The rainbow. The rainbow works. Ooh, I was watching a video the other day. I'm going to tell you about that as I color this in. I was watching a video the other day from someone who was talking about how if you, they were talking about choosing colors and like an easy way to do it. And now I forgot. I know. You know what? It drives me bananas when my husband does that to me. He's like, oh, you know what's cool? Well, wait, was it? No, now I can't remember. It's something about something and something, something, something. And I'm like, cool story, bro. So, but she was talking about the rainbow and how, like, if you did things that are next to each other, which, right, like they would all be okay together. So if any of your colors are touching, so long as they touch each other on the, what's the word? In the rainbow, then you're safe. I was like, oh, that's a really simple way to tell folks how to mix colors without them getting muddy, right? I thought so. I thought it was brilliant. So my husband is cleaning out his hot tub. So when we bought this house, or I bought this house, it came with a hot tub. I mean, almost all houses out here have hot tubs because it's just always, what's the word? Cold. It's always cold. And my husband was very excited. Now, I'm from the South where it was always hot, and having a hot tub was ridiculous because you'd only use it like once a year, if that, right? But no, out here, it's a little bit different. So they love their hot tubs out here for sure. Okay, you know what? Do I have oh, I wish I had a bright pink. Let's see. Hang on. Let's get I have scratch paper. I know. I am just as shocked as you are. Oh, I wish I had... Yeah, these aren't bright. I don't have... Yeah, okay. I don't have a bright. It's as bright as it's going to get. Okay, so if I had a pink, I would be putting it in here. But you know what? Maybe I can still put a pink in there. Hang on, and I'll show you. Because I think what I do have is another set of watercolor pencils that might have a pink. Just hang on to your hats. Okay, so we're gonna do some, well, I'm gonna try to get in there and do some green, but this is not getting in there. Let's sharpen it a little then. We're gonna sharpen it. One of these sharpens lead. One of them sharpens the actual pencil. Let's see if that works. It's hard to find a good pencil sharpener. I don't know if y'all have had this problem. I have definitely had this problem where I just cannot for the life of me find a pencil sharpener that I like, which is why I know y'all are like, Laura, how many pencil sharpeners do you have? I used to have 3 right here, but I put one down in my office because sometimes I like to color at my desk, and there we go. I don't know what my husband's doing down there. I think he's emptying the hot tub with like a mug, like a coffee mug. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Nope, no idea what that sound is. Maybe it's not my husband. Maybe it's something else. Who knows? Okay, this is fuchsia. Okay. So this is going to get lighter when, so I'm going to, you know what? I am going to use this here, here. This will get lighter because we are going to add water to it. So, okay, he really is throwing water out of the hot tub. I have no idea what that dude is doing. Whatever, man. It's not my circus, not my monkeys right there. I am not a hot tub. I like the hot tub. I get in the hot tub every once in a while. He gets in the hot tub every single night. He swears that it helps him sleep better, and that if he doesn't have the hot tub, he won't sleep well. And you know what? Fine by me. I don't think I believe him. But if that's what he needs, who am I to stop him, right? Right. Oh, I wish I just had a pencil sharpener that I loved and adored, you know? All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to just put stuff in there and then I can pull it out, maybe. Okay, let's see. So I've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, violet, fuchsia, whatever. Well, what is this purple? That's like a darker purple, but you know what? I bet these Inktense pencils are good. So here's what you need to know. I had lunch with Amy. Hi, Amy. And she was like, oh my gosh, I got some Inktense pencils. And I laughed. I was like, I have Inktense pencils too, and I never use them. So Amy gave me the idea to use Inktense pencils. And when I found this stencil, I was like, what am I going to do with that stencil? And then I thought, I know what I'm going to do with that stencil. The Inktense pencils. So I really appreciate everyone sticking with me through this bananas challenge that Marcee and I have set for ourselves. I know some people were like, I didn't understand. You said it was going to be Christmas in July and then nothing's Christmas. I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of mentioned that in the very beginning on the first video that, you know, some people may not have seen, which is fine and totally understandable. This is a Pentel water brush. I've had these forever. I don't even remember where I got them, but they are my absolute favorite. I do have some that I got from Amazon, but not my favorite. The Amazon ones are definitely not my favorite. Okay, I need, here, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna need, ooh, I have blue. Can I maybe do some blue in these tips to add a little bit more blue? I can do what I want, right? So anyway, so some of y'all were like, none of your crafts are Christmas. And I was like, oh yeah, I said that in the very first video, which I'm sure, I mean, sometimes I don't watch little intro videos like that. But anyway, I said that I wasn't gonna do like actual Christmas because I don't do holiday themed crafts usually. Sometimes I do, but not normally. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to activate all of this color. I'm going to show you in a minute what we're going to do. I may have to fast forward. I don't know how intoxicating it's going to be to sit here and watch me do this. Probably not much. But maybe, I mean, maybe, you know, some of y'all are like, woohoo, this is fascinating. You know, it could be like that ASMR stuff where people get satisfaction watching pressure washing videos or whatever. I will. Let me tell you, one time Instagram fed me a pressure washing video and I stayed on that reel until it was done. And then I was like, oh no, now they know. Now I'm going to get nothing but pressure washing videos. And then they didn't give me any more. I was like, really? Okay. Interesting choice, Instagram. All right, so I don't know if this is going under or if it is over. It doesn't matter because you'll see in a minute what we're going to do. But I'm going to do that. I think it's going under. So I didn't prep this tag with anything. It doesn't have any gesso or anything like that, which maybe I needed to do because if you don't use the gesso, the paper is way more absorbent and then your stuff, your colors and stuff, they're not as intense because they get absorbed into the paper. Whoa, that was too much water. All right, there we go. So sometimes you just have to play around. I really love water brushes. I have paint brushes, but I have to tell you, these water brushes are pretty much the best. I feel like it controls the water better. I feel like with a paintbrush, I can never quite get control of the amount of water that I'm using, and it's kind of frustrating. Ooh, there was a little bit of blue in that. It's okay. So I don't know, this may look like complete garbage by the time I get done, and I'm gonna wish that I would have just taken my little blender, one of these little blendy brushes and just done this and been like, oh, isn't that a cute stencil? But instead I'm trying to go a little bit beyond that and see what happens. And the cool thing about these brushes, if you just squeeze them, you can usually get enough water out that you will clean the pigment or paint off of your brush. All right. There we go. Okay, I really hope this works. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be like, welp, never mind, friends. It's okay. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm painting all of this and then I need it to dry. I'm hoping, whoops. Wow, that's all really pretty. I'm hoping that the stencil is going to hold some of the water back, but we'll see. But now I have to let this dry, and then I'm gonna take my pen and I'm gonna outline everything. And then we're gonna pull the stencil off. So this is still a little wet right there because that was kind of a lot of water, but also if I dab at it, it's going to take up the paint too. So I don't really want to do that. So, all right. And then I'm just going to squeeze this and do that. See? And then eventually it comes dry. Clear, I mean. Dry of pigment or paint. Okay, I don't want to put heat on the stencil. So putting heat on the stencil will, or could make the stencil buckle. So I don't want to do that. I'm going to put these away. And then I'm going to outline all of this. I will fast forward through the outlining. So you will not have to sit through my outlining, I promise. All right, we're gonna start with the little bits that I started with first. So this pen is a 0.35, so it's pretty small. I might have, I was seeing if I happen to have a 0.01. I do have a 0.2, which may even be, oh, it looks like it's a little bit bigger actually. That doesn't make any sense. All right, well, we are gonna use this one, and I'm gonna start with the ones that I did first, which are these little tiny triangles, and I'm gonna see which is thinner. This one is thinner. All right, we're using this one. This is a micron liner. All right, I'm gonna do this and then I'll come back. Okay. The big reveal. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh. How nerve-wracking. Zoom in a little and yes, that is what I was hoping for. Did I miss? Nope. Oh, neat. That's really cool. That is way cooler than I thought it was going to be, actually. Okay, now what I want to do, oh, I don't have, okay, I do have this Victorian velvet. So I'm going to take, yeah, we're going to try it. I know, I'm not really keen on mixing these two colors together, but I'm out of these brushes, so stuff happens, man. Whoa, that is way more pink than purple. I was hoping it would be a bit more purple-y, but it's okay. It's all good. Oh, the tape must have left some residue there. Isn't that interesting? When you're watching this, I will be coming back. Maybe I'll already be back, depending on when you watch it, from my trip to New York. So hopefully, Glue Book Saturday, we will talk all about it. Maybe I'll even have some pictures to show you. I don't know. It's a work trip, so really I'm just going to be sitting in an office most of the time. But we do have a couple of fun team things planned, so. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. Ooh, let's get my little fingerprints off of there. I know, you're gonna be, Laura, you're just gonna be doing it all day, honey. You gotta, there we go. And then what if I try and take some of this off? I kind of want to spray it, but I don't want to get anything on that. So I wonder if I could protect that with like a plastic bag. I mean, it would still probably get under there, but I know y'all are like, she's just going for it. Indeed I am. Indeed I am. I gotta let that sit. So it's oxide, so spraying the water on means that it's gonna activate. And then I'm gonna dab it up. Yabba dabba do. Ooh. That actually... did way better than I thought it was gonna do. Okay, kind of want some over there. I'm gonna take that up. Let this sit for just a split second. And then blot. Yes. Ooh, look at that. That is way better than I thought it was gonna be. Holy smokes. All right, now what are we gonna do? Well, friends, I'm so glad you asked. I have these bits that we still haven't used, and I have this little piece, which I really love. You know what's funny? This was a gel plate print that I did, and I have to be really honest, I love this print. It's one of the first ones that I did where I felt like I did a good job. So I kind of want to use it. I want to use it up, you know? You know when you do something and you're like, I'm proud of that one, you really want to, you don't want to throw it away because you're proud of it. So you want to put it everywhere. Well, maybe that's just me, but I do want to put it everywhere. Okay, and then what if I do, oh, I would cover up that nice big splotch, but that's okay. Yes, the bunny has a home. Look, the bunny has a home for sure. Can we use, does the bunny need a bird? The bunny might need a bird. That might need to happen. Hang on. What else do we have in here? Because I know I got some other little bits and pieces. Ooh, look at this butterfly. It matches the bunny. First off, it's blue, but it has the little moons and stars. Yeah, I know. Okay, well, it's gonna go over there for sure. Okay, and then, yeah. Do I have anything else in here that I think I might want to use? No. Well, I do have this little star. Might as well. All right. It's our last tag. Let's use as much of this stuff as we can, right? Right. I do like this little piece. We could put it... I don't know, does that even... Oh, no, I like it there. Okay. Well, let's just start gluing all of this down because I am digging it. And then I just noticed I have another star over here. I have this star. Let's take this one out too. Yeah. Oh, the cool thing about this entire project has really been that, ooh, I want to glue this first, has really been that I have challenged myself, and I think the most interesting part of all of this is that I challenged myself and I've kind of surprised myself a little bit. I know. I just was like, I'm gonna do whatever, and whatever happens, happens. And I've been really surprised with how quickly I can come up with an idea, and then it just all gets put together. So now I kind of want to do this, but not with pre-made ephemera, and not magazine images. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. But how fun. Okay, hang on. What if we did? I know you're going to be like, oh, what are you doing? What if we put a little Christmas tree on here just to remind us that it was supposed to be Christmas in July? Okay, do you like the tree or the bird? Oh, we like the bird. Darn. I was going to do it. I was going to make a Christmas looking thing, but you know, this one out. So womp womp. Womp womp for the Christmas stuff. Oh, I love it. Okay, and then I have happiness lives inside of the smallest moments. Where would that go? What if I did happiness lives inside of the smallest moments? Happiness lives inside of the smallest moments. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am going to very quickly, you are not going to stay here just magically. This is going to happen. I'm going to clean up and then I'm coming right back and we are going to flip through and we're going to look at everything that we've made in these past 12 days. All right, be right back. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. So what I did start doing was on the back. I wrote what day it was. So here we go. We're going to do the flip through. Here is day 3, which in the Art by Marlene Advent calendar, it's day 3. So there's that one. This is day 5. Day 7. Oh yeah, I used some of my pattern, vintage sewing pattern paper. This is from a vintage sewing pattern. Heck, it may have been the same, from the same sewing pattern, envelope and pattern. This one was fun. This background, oh, love that background. I really feel like I've gotten very good at these backgrounds. Confetti in my hair, but I don't care. Ooh, you know what? I should totally outline this with some stickles so that it looks like confetti. Yep, that was day 11. This is day 13, which is very sparkly. I don't know if you can see that down here. Sparkles. And then I did finally use some stickles because I got them unclogged. And boy, this was so busy. But I can't tell you, I don't even know how many people said this is my favorite. So a lot of people really liked this one. So I think what I'm learning is, you know, it's okay to be busy. Like you can be maximalist. It's all right. And then the beach one, everyone really liked this background. That was a fun background to make. I really want to try that technique with some more stencils. We were all very confused as to what's going on with the disembodied camel head, but that's okay. There we go. You know, that was day 19. This was day 21 and 23. So I did 2 together. So it is 12 days, but only 11 tags because I did 1 tag together. And then we had 2 stencils on here. Fun. And then today's that we just did. So when I wrote the day on the back, I realized I wanted to outline these with some scribbles. So I did that. Oh, I love it. This one came out really good. I really like this. And it was fun to use my Inktense pencils. All right. We're done. We are done. I am back today from traveling. Hopefully I don't have to travel anywhere until October. And that means that I will hopefully be able to start experimenting with some of these things that I want to do. I know that there was a couple of folks told me about a Shannon Green video. If you haven't seen it, go check out Shannon Green's channel. You'll see her most recent video, and a ton of people, not a ton, but but a few people were like, did you see Shannon Green's video? So that is something that I want to do. And then I've got some other ideas of things I want to do. We are going to be back with Glue Book Saturday on Saturday. I hope that I'm not too tired when I get back. I hope that I can record a Glue Book Saturday video. I will let you know. Maybe I'll pick up some neat New York magazines and we can do a harvest if nothing else, right? Right. All right. Hopefully I'll see you Saturday. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and Marcee's channel over at The Cranky Crafter while we did this. If you didn't like it, don't worry. It's all done now. Moving on to other things. I will go back to my twice a week or 1 to 2 videos a week cadence now. So I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much. I hope you all can be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Hopefully I've been a rainbow in your cloud on some days. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye.